The whole process is fascinating.
Paul came all the way from Venezuela to attend this bow-making workshop, offered every summer by the Victoria Conservatory of Music.
I play the violin, and I am a professional violinist, but this part of the story we don't know usually.
Students come from as close as Campbell River.
You really don't understand what goes into a bow until you finally get the opportunity to make one.
And as far away as South Korea.
He is a maestro for bow making.
The bow is the most important part of the ensemble.
Instructor Michael Van from Gabriola Island has made bows for some of the world's greatest musicians.
Those mandrels are easily made. You can make those yourself, just with a flat file, you know.
He believes the instrument is merely the body, and that the bow is the soul that produces the music.
Okay, Mr. Kim? We had a shop in Edmonton, a violin shop in Edmonton, and people would come in and buy violins, and they'd be halfway out the door and turn around and say, oh, you know, I suppose I should have a bow too. No, you should have a bow first.
Yeah, that sound.
The workshops aren't cheap, but if you've got what it takes to make a good bow, you could cover your tuition on your first sale, and then some.
My colleagues and I, you know, start around 4,000 US for a handmade bow, and then I have sold them for as high as 10,000.
The string is made from horsehair.
This is from Mongolia, and this is from Siberia.
And this ivory comes from the tusk of a woolly mammoth.
And especially now with global warming, you know, they're coming out almost daily from the tundras, the permafrost. What we're going to do is just ever so slightly tap it, and by doing so, you'll see it'll walk up the mandrel.
It takes Michael 50 to 60 hours to make one bow. He still gets a thrill out of hearing his creations in action.
Oh, you can get cold chills out of it, you know. I'm as much a part of that recording as the artist that is recording it, because he's recording it with my bow.
Very nice to see how the bow comes from your hands, come to light, and then the final result is just sharing music and making sound.
The Daily.
Only on Shaw.